All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. While we wait, get some music. Hmm. Probably shuffle this playlist. Okay, play this playlist, but shuffle it. Turn it down. Not that far down. All right, let's give that a try. It's probably fine. I don't have the fancy stream feature that shows like what music is playing in the background. Maybe I should get one of those. It's probably not too hard to do. I could probably do that live. I need to how do I do that? Let's see. Set open display capture, window capture. I think it's window capture. Select a window to capture. Or is it screen capture? If it's screen capture, then it like I have to keep it open, I think. I might self-dox. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, something I noticed from the clips from yesterday. I think Twitch must be doing some sort of like auto level adjustments when I'm speaking into the mic. Cause I bet live it's not being. I don't know actually. I have to go look at the VOD. But like when I made clips yesterday and like when I opened my mouth to speak, like Twitch automatically adjusted the levels of the background sounds to make my voice come through more clearly. Like it lowered the volume of the game in order to prioritize my voice, which is kind of interesting how they do that. I didn't realize Twitch does that automatically. Or it's OBS. I don't think it's OBS because I'm looking at the levels right now as I'm speaking and it's not being automatically adjusted. Alright, Jigs is here. It's been a couple weeks. Me entering the Jigs dimension, it's the gif of the guy with the battle axes jumping into the hole. Yeah. That's my IB. Speaking of Galaxy Express 999, isn't the main character of that, like, doesn't she look a lot like Milia? Is Milia a reference to the main character of Galaxy Express 999? Too much respect given. Good morning. Thanks for the jam, Fumo. I safe jumped that. Excuse me? I guess I didn't safe jump that. Clearly I didn't. Oh, caught my backdash. You're right. Ah, you're right. So right. There is something I want to try doing this session, but I don't know if it's a good idea or if it'll even work. Yeah, yeah. Just stop autopiloting 4H. No meter. Nice. KB Nova saw this and was like, I don't want any part of this. That 5H caught my startup of my command dash. Ah, good whiff punish. I was trying to stick out a far slash there to try to catch the landing, but I was not positioned correctly. Because my plan was to far slash red Roman cancel and either get some pressure or get a combo. But I don't know if that would have been a good idea, because then I would have been out of meter. And, well, I guess I could have gone for like a safe jump ender. Oh, fuck. Is that a frame trap? I gotta do some research. The song playing right now, in my opinion, is the best song from Under Night. even though Raito did kind of self-plagiarize. Because, like, he did kind of steal from himself for that one. I didn't think he'd hold the blitz. Actually, like, that was probably a dumb idea either way. Cause like the melody from Linnea's theme in Under Night is like bar for bar lifted from Melty Blood. For some reason, I thought he'd air tech. I'm not dead yet. Now I'm dead. Whoa, that beats DP? Oh, shit. Wrong button. You should have pressed K. Holy shit. Knew I'd mash. I was mashing. I was trying to IB mash far slash. So I thought I had enough frames there, but I didn't have enough frames. Like, my plan is now is to narrate into the mic what I was attempting to do. So if I ever go back and look at the footage, at least I can, like, be like, oh, I attempted to do that. And then in retrospect, then you could judge whether or not it was the right idea or not. Yeah. He's been checking my command dash in with back turn K. Okay, safe jump for real? I thought this set up a safe jump. I gotta lab that out. I guess it doesn't set up a safe jump. Unless I was pressing something upon landing. Yeah, good check. I should stop testing him. I should approach like a... Well, then I get counter hit like that. But whatever. It's like, why live if you're gonna die anyway? Like... So JH causes a knockdown on backdash. I mean, back turn H. Yeah. Back turn K to check my command dash in is really good. It's good. Now I have to like mix it up. But back turn K is kind of hard to punish because it's like you could just chuck it out and not really suffer many consequences. I guess I have to air dash in. Of course, that loses to P, but then that again, that's like, you know, part of the game. Yeah, good. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I shouldn't blitz on wake up against Leah. It's a mid versus a low, so it's a true 50-50. Like, he's been really good about back turn D, my autopilot throw on IB 5H. I tried a super on that wake up, but I missed the input. He's going to have no meter after this, so I really have to play this carefully. Oh, fuck. I was too late. So after the back turn D, I tried to react punish and press far slash, but it was too late. If the far slash hit, I was going to red roam and cancel it and try to get a combo. Just got to be a little quicker, I guess, on that. But then, like, I feel like it loses to back turn D, back turn D. Yeah, that gives us pressure. Okay, let's try it again. Stand blitz, huh? Oh my god. What a trade. Oh my god. Safe jump? Are you kidding me? I thought I was gonna... Oh, man. Okay. So what I was gonna do there is I was gonna fake the safe jump thinking that he would blitz it, right? Because he had 25. And then, like... And then counter hit the blitz on reaction. But, we were not lair matched there. These far slash punishes aren't leading to anything. So I managed to get non-counter hit or counter hit far slashes, but it's like really hard to convert off of. I don't think I need more mate. I was like about to refill my mate, and then I learned my lesson from yesterday where I like stayed up until 1, and and I still woke up at my usual time. And I'm like, that's enough mate for me. You could tell how much I'm talking right now, that there was enough caffeine in my system. Ooh. We're at the distance where he doesn't catch. I like how, like, are there any other moves in Exer that cause, besides Blitz Reject, that cause the Strive-like guard break reaction? I can't think of another one. I don't play much Strive, but at least I know what Garuda Impact does. Uh-oh. I wonder which rat emoji Bea's talking about. Is it Theo's? I forgot the combo. Whoa! I got my meter back though. For the PRC, so thank you for that. Unpunishable. I didn't know if I didn't know that your RC startup can be thrown, and if it does get thrown, you get your meter back. That's funny. I get a refund for that shit. Oh man, thank you for that. I'd rather much take a throw and keep my 50 meter. Although the throw did set up Oki. I don't know if what's better actually. In that circumstance, I prefer the keeping the meter. Yeah, that's burst safe. I'll set up a safe jump. I pressed anyway after safe jumping. What am I doing? That was safe. I was safe. I pressed anyway. Good morning. I like how Spotify hides how many rollback frames we have, but not the ping. So if any Europeans show up, you could still see their Europeanness. I gotta be careful because he's got super on deck. I special canceled into it, and then I was like, oh shit, he's gonna flash kick me. And then I didn't do any follow up, and then he flash kicked me. That beat Region. Whoa! That actually worked? Holy shit. Threw in the Hail Mary. I didn't need a gamble like that, but what can you say? What can I say? I'm a gambling man. Oh boy. Nice. Very nice. The good old double back turn D. Anti-airs? I think, like, out of all the Leo players I know, Jigs likes playing back turn neutral the most. I mean, it makes sense. It does simplify things. Like, you have an anti-air, you have a low, you have a poke. You don't use H much in neutral, and you don't use unblockable much in neutral, but you also have a defensive option. So it does, like, make sense. The thing is, like, in order for me to play against back turn neutral, I'm basically RPSing. Because, like, well, I don't know. That's probably too harsh. Milko meme? That's not milk, is it? I don't think it is. I tried a super there. But it is interesting. And after blocked heavy slash, he's doing a good job of mixing up the options, which are 2D, back turn D, or going or Rekka, which is yeah. And also, like, not caring about getting hit by Far Slash at that range. Because, like, knowing that I don't have a follow-up to it. Milko meme broke the cab. After saying time to play for real, son. How about, like, time to get out of my fucking room? I'm sorry, that was mean. You're welcome to stay in the room. But based on the ping, Europe. Very high likelihood. Any Urusei Yatsuda fans out there? Nice throw. RCs for Cole confirm. No Oki. Wait. Maybe I don't know Kai very well. Maybe you can't set up a Fireball Oki there. I think, like, for me, maybe I need to work on my... Because, like, I've noticed that I've been getting far slashes, but I can't confirm it into 2D because I'm too far away. And then I get hit by, like... Because, like, Jigs doesn't care about getting far slashed. Like, he's going to press. So I need to come up with something to do after I hit far slash. Like, I know, like, other jams like to do far slash TK Ryujin. So maybe I could try that. But I don't know if it combos or not without a counter hit. Because I think you need a counter hit in order for it to combo. And buffering TK Ryu after a far slash isn't easy. Because I'm not used to it. Okay. Yeah, I can, yeah, we could do that. What is that? I tried to invul through it. I deserve that. Just wait, the unblockable will come. No flash kick? Far slash TK Ryu. You got to do it. I missed the TK Ryu. I got a counter hit region instead. That's funny. That's going to get me. Super. Safe jump. Oh no, my throw OS. Ah, I had him. The unblockable will come. Just wait for that. But block the overhead. I was willing to play. Okay, so what I was trying to do there was to block it out until the unblockable came. And when I saw unblockable, I would blitz. And I don't care if he blitzes back because I was going to go for the grab. That was the plan. Unfortunately, I did not execute on it because I failed to block the overhead. And I didn't really want to spend meter on FD. I guess I could have spent meter on FD there to like at least push him out and force him to use overhead. Then I could block high. Why are there so many Exerd players named Milk? Okay. Wait, I don't... Oh, here. Another Leo player. Oh, God. Okay, maybe there is another Leo player that plays... I said earlier in the stream that there's like a Leo player who likes to play back turn neutral, but like Marsh is like another back turn neutral enjoyer. Although not to the same degree as Jigs. So Jigs still holds the position of most back turn neutral liking. Willingly got into the back of the line. Thank you for your service. Let's not challenge Kai at round start. Nice anti-air. You're just... I really... I don't know. Let me... Like... Bea's letting me run in on them. Which is like... I know it's like nice to play reactive, but like against Jam, you can't... I need to roll up. Okay. I think against Jam, I mean, it's nice to play reactive and all. Like, that was a good 2D. But, like, if you play too reactive and just let me run in on you, like, bad things will happen. Like, you don't want to put Jam in her advantage state, which is in your face. Like, at this range, it's kind of awkward. At, like, Kai far slash range, it's awkward for me. Like, at my far slash range or closer, it's, like, not a good time for Kai. Like, at that range, you need to stick out a fireball. Like, if we're at that, yeah, like, do that. Force me to do something. Fireball? No fireball. See, like, you're letting me get in. You're letting me win. Oh, Slayer today. I mean, fair enough. March's Slayer is good enough to beat me. But that's negative talk. Who knows if March's Slayer is good enough to beat me? I've only been playing Milia. Does he know? Uh-oh. That was a super. Caught my... Was that a backdash attempt? I don't know. I don't know if I got the backdash out or not. I didn't see it. Dodge. Dodge my 2S. How did he mop us so quickly in the other direction? Was that a K Dandy attempt? My throw attempt. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, he could have blocked that. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Oh, my throw S. As much less of a throw OS as more as like I only input 6H2 in my air combo. It's not really an OS. It's like an actual throw. I guess I don't need OS anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Wait, am I dead? Oh, it recovered in time. I went for a far slash. Any Idolmaster fans out there? Honestly, I'm not an Idolmaster fan either. I am peeking the mic, I'm sorry. I just like this song from Idolmaster. I remember when I went to, I don't know which tournament it was. I think it was a NorCal Dogfight. Back when, this must have been 2021, because the new hotness at the time was Melty Blood type Lumina. And I ran into Manabe, our local Melty Blood player, and Tio for... I'd say Manabe is like an obscure anime game Tio. Like, that's what I know her as. So, like, she'll TO Melty Blood, Actress Again Current Code, she had the for like a little bit the Melty Blood type Lumina like tournament series that like died immediately because no one wanted to play Melty Blood type Lumina. Like the first month, a lot of entrants because it was the new hotness. The second month, it was like hardly anyone, unfortunately. But anyway, I saw her and I was like, "Oh, what are you setting up?" And she's like, "She's setting up Idolmaster." And then she asked me, "Is like, are you a fan of Idolmaster?" And I'm like, "I watched the anime." And then I remember exactly what she said back to me. She said, "I didn't ask if you watched the anime. I just asked if you were a fan of Idolmaster." And in my head, I was like, "Whoa, shit! This is like serious talk." I'm sorry. And then I don't remember my response. It must have been like, "No, sorry, I'm not a fan of Idolmaster." Which is like probably not the right response. It would have been like, but I didn't want to lie either. Like I can't say I'm a fan of Idolmaster. I just watched the anime once. Any fans of Macross in here? Okay, that's a ban. First time chatter wants some view bots, or wants to sell me view bots. Nice fake out on the 6K. You're in the Jigs dimension. How do you get out? What is that? Just far slash? I couldn't tell because like the Leo was in front of the Slayer. Big damage. How do you get out of this? You don't. The weed power up. I'm not tripping, right? Like this song is from Macross. Any K-On! Fans in here? I'm just gonna keep asking the question. Like every time we get a new song, I'm gonna ask any fans of insert property the song is from here. Me, right as I should have. I'm sorry. I should have waited a sec to see if anyone wanted to get off. Those are two missed DPs. Am I getting crossed up or just mistiming? It's probably a combination of both. It's not. It's like, oh, you shouldn't DP there. No, I need to DP there. I can't believe like the trades are like in his favor a lot of the time. Okay. Man. Lost in the scramble. Missing a bit of execution. So like that J2K from really high up was meant to be an instant J2K. And then after the burst situation, I meant another J2K, but I missed. Like I missed on the J2K. Did it come out? I can't remember. What is that? What was that? What? I don't know what the punish is. If you get them to mash on your armor, like what do you do? We keep breaking the cab. And by we, I mean not me. It's never my fault. Nice. Oh, whoa, okay. It's always good to play against another Leo just to know that that is indeed an option. Was I too far away for the throw? I guess I was. Nice YRC. That's a good setup too. Like, force me to block the fireball and then unblockable me. Didn't know you could do that. Also, like, didn't know that you could... I mean, in hindsight, it seems obvious that you should YRC if you see them blitz. But I don't think that was done on reaction. That was like... He saw me do it earlier in the round. I mean, in the match. And it was like, oh, this guy likes to blitz the unblockable. But then, like, the thing is that it never happens with Jigs, because Jigs doesn't YRC the unblockable. Ooh. I feel like... I'm sure there's, like... Okay, so, like, I'm trying to compose my thought here. But it's like... There are interactions in this game, and they're so numerous. The interaction matrix in this game is enormous. Because the interaction space is, like, so big. Like, there's so many things you can do in this game. You save it for Nationals? Okay. I'll have to, like... I'll have to keep that in mind, then. If I ever see you in bracket. Like, there are some things in this game where it's like... Yeah, you could lab out the interactions, right? But the interaction space is so huge. Like, who would ever think to lab out... You did it to Milk at Slashback? Oh, nice, good shit. Because, like... I didn't know to blitz unblockable. I came up with that solution by playing you. So, like... Like, no one in Jam Discord told me, oh, you should blitz the unblockable. Like, I didn't ever read a document that says you should blitz the unblockable. I'm like, you know what beats the unblockable? Blitz. Because it's just a solution to unblockables in general. But then it makes total sense that you could YRC it, but it never occurred to me that you could. You could. Like, if you know what I'm saying. That works. It traded, but not biting. What the hell is happening? Nice anti-air. That must have hit an extended hurt box. Good block on the DP, too. I mean, flash kick. I keep saying DP, but it's a flash kick. Back turn neutral. It's backing off. I don't know much about the Leo mirrors, even though I see it on the regular basis. Just because of the... You don't see Leo's YRC unblockable much. That's the Slayer player stuff. Yeah, I guess the Slayer unblockable, people YRC that. I wonder why. I remember, okay, so this was like, I got a story to tell about this actually. So, this was Frosty Faustings, like the first Frosty Faustings I went to, which it was in 2022, January. No. Yes. Yes, 2022, January. That Frosty Faustings, if you don't remember, was the pandemic one. Because, like, the new Omicron variant had just come out of South Africa. And was all the rage around the world. And so that Frosty Faustings, a lot of people last minute canceled. Like, which made that Frosty Faustings actually, like, quite pleasant in the current venue. Because the venue hasn't changed. It's still the Westin Lombard. But, like, Imagine if you ever been to Frosty Faustings at the current venue, which is the Westin Lombard. Imagine that, but like with like maybe 1/4 of the people. Like it was very empty for the amount of space that we had, which actually made it really pleasant. But anyway, I was there and like I was playing casuals versus Crocs, and that was the first time I met Crocs too. I've never met him in person. I only knew about him online. And like I was a total beginner at the time. Like I had only graduated beginner brackets in NorCal. So I guess I was an intermediate player. Anywho, like Crocs noticed that like I was not blocking the unblockable, but instead trying to parry it. So he obliged. He was like, "Oh, you're trying to parry unblockable? I'll just give you more attempts." So like he did nothing but unblockable over and over and over again. And I kept missing my parry. But because Crocs is like that kind of guy, like he just kept on doing it. Like he didn't stop doing it until I lost the round. And then the next round starts, and then he puts me in the corner and starts doing unblockable over and over again. And eventually he start parrying it, and he was like, "Yeah, you're getting it." Any Lupin the Third fans in here? I mean, that's gonna work. Ooh. What was that JH for? What did Shizora see? You watch Lupin the Third? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, this one's an easy one. Any Samurai Champloo fans out there? Wrong PK combo. But at least it sets up a safe jump. Not a safe jump. Couldn't react fast enough. It's a good show. Been meaning to rewatch it. Yeah. What I like to do is for Samurai Champloo, because it's episodic, I like to just pull up the episodes that are like my favorites. So like the weed episode, that's a classic. I would gladly rewatch the weed episode. The baseball episode, that's a classic. Always good for a rewatch. Even though some people hate the baseball episode. But the weed episode, man. That's my favorite episode of the show. Even though okay, I call it the weed episode, but it's not the weed episode. Like weed makes a very small like it's a very small plot device, but it's like it's funny. Does anyone remember that episode? You know what I'm talking about? What other episodes of Samurai Champloo? Ooh, nice dipper. I mean, Marsh is waiting on the other cab, but the room's size limit is 5. So, like, unless someone gets off to go play with Marsh, like, Marsh is going to be sitting over there until the end of time. And I'm not going to be the one to get off to play with Marsh because I'd rather rotate. Interesting. Nice. Big damage. Now you're dealing with jigs with 50 meter. Yeah. Wire CJK. Air dash wire CJK. Very hard to deal with. Anyone want to get off to play with Marsh? No one? It ain't gonna be me. Any Skullgirls fans out there? I think I've said it before on stream, but Skullgirls was like the first fighting game I actually attempted to learn a little bit. Because I was saying yesterday that like my first fighting game was Street Fighter 4 for the iOS, for the iPod Touch. And that's how I learned how to DP, because I picked Ken. But like the first like fighting game I actually learned like combos in and like played the arcade mode a bunch, that was Skullgirls. And the reason why, and I remember this very clearly, why I picked up Skullgirls was because of Total Biscuit. If you don't know who Total Biscuit is, I can show you. It's very easy. This is Total Biscuit. Lol. But like he had a YouTube video that was like, what is Skullgirls? And then he plays a bit of Skullgirls. Total Biscuit, if you didn't know, anyone want to get off to play with him? No one? Okay. But he like did a video on Skullgirls, and I'm like, that looks like a cool game. I'll buy it. And so I bought it while it was still in beta. Did I press? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Did not balk high. I was balking low. Low FD to try to push him out, but was not ready to switch my guard. Wow. Nice. I like how he checks my combo. Cause like I hit JH and I wanted to link it into a ground normal, but I missed the link and I got jabbed out of it. Just gotta work on it. Wait, I have 2 covers of Idolmaster in this playlist. Maybe that's a little excessive. Maybe I should consider taking one of them out. Yeah, the classic. What's the recovery frames on that? I'm actually curious now. Exerd, Leo, Dustloop. Recover 37T? What does that mean? Swinging into the second parry feels bad. Yeah, it sure does. Because according to Dustloop, it has 37 frames of recovery. It doesn't feel like that. Well, okay. So you do have to time it right because there was 20 frames. Wait, what's the startup? I actually don't know because the startup and actives are blank. Oh shit, you can OS back turn D? I didn't realize. What the hell? Plinking back turn D in such a way that back turn D will only come out if a button whiffs. For example, the most common application in the string is meaty back turn K, then back turn P plink D, back turn K. Back turn S plink D. The plink input must be done to OS correctly, otherwise Leo will simply Gatling into back turn D. What the fuck? That doesn't seem fair. Oh, good morning. It's frame 1. Yeah, strike in full frame 1. Good morning, Tom Tom. Thanks for the info. Strike invincible from frame 1 and 2. Bad for Leo because attacks with low active frames can whiff and recover in time to punish. Interesting, okay. Counters from 3 to 20. Is in counter hit state during recovery. Has low recovery for how active it is. Slower attempts to punish with a strike will probably cut by follow-up back turn D. Yup. Can only YRC the first portion of the move, which means the window to catch back turn D YRC is fairly small. It is possible to back turn D YRC and get hit during YRC startup. Okay. I've never seen that happen. If you're reading the numbers right, it seems like it has 17 frames of recovery after counter is over. Yeah, that's really hard to time. You basically... I mean, that's plenty of time to react because you have the 20 frames to react to him doing that, but the 17 frame window to hit him while he's recovering, if you're a bit slow, you're going to get hit by another back turn button or another back turn D. Which I don't think I've been successful. Okay. Speaking of back turn D. Oh, okay. So that's what you mean by reading the numbers. Like, it says 37T, which means 37 total frames of back turn D. I get it. I understand. Any fans of Tetris out there? That beat ID backwards Gekiting. Oh, shit. You've been playing Tetris Effect? Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, got it. I got it. I got the counter hit. I can't get hit by the overhead. Ah. You've been playing it in VR? Wow. I don't have a VR headset. I don't think I'll buy one either. I don't think VR is for me. But that sounds like fun. I remember when VR was new, like when HTC Vive was like the new hotness, and everyone wanted to get into VR, like all the other companies. I don't know if y'all remember that, but like Oculus was like just acquired by Facebook. Valve had the HTC Vive. Every phone, like Samsung wanted to get into it with like strapping your Samsung Galaxy onto your face. If you remember that. They had this VR goggle that you could shove a Samsung Galaxy into and then play VR games on your phone. But it's just like a pair of goggles with a hole with a slot for a Samsung Galaxy. And then you put your phone onto your face. I don't think it had any games though. Like it had the tech demos. Sorry. You had the PSVR and a Quest 3? Nice. I remember when my friend, he got an HTC Vive. Oh my god. Who returned to the room? Oh, how'd it go? GG's. Tom Tom has entered the room. Now we have 3 Leos. Wait a minute. Unless Tom Tom's playing another character, which is within the realm of possibility. Is it gonna be the Leo today? Something needs to be done about this Leo character. I'm working on it. I also recognize like the I wouldn't say it's irony, but it's really funny that so we got Marsh here, who is Leo Slayer secondary, Shizor, who's Kumheihyun, Jigs, who is Leo, Tom Tom, who is Leo. Every single one of these characters is considered a quote-unquote bad matchup for Jam. In one way or another. All right, I'm going back to reading about Leo White thing on Dustloop. Back turn H is +6 on block. So if you block the overhead, he's +6. What's it on IB? What level is it? Level 4. Okay, so at least if you IB it, it becomes minus... I forgot the math. What is it? Well, it depends on if you block it well, you have to block it standing, categorically. So 15 frames of hit stop on standing block. So if it hits you with the first active frame, then I can't math. I actually don't know. It's +2 on IB. Thank you. Thank you for doing the math. Or just knowing. It's +2 on IB. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least if he does back turn H, it's easily punishable. But like, I mean, back turn H, Link back turn H. Like if you're mashing on that, like anything, like a far slash has plenty of time to beat it. Oh, my turn. I didn't mash hard enough. I made the mistake of only mashing one button instead of two. Whoa! Okay. Oh, nice. I was trying to go for the grab there. And then I had a burst save combo on deck. Oh my god, my ankles. Can't block forever. Oh man, this fucking Leo character, man. There's so many of them. Oh, is that dash 5p? You know, from all the Leo mirrors I've watched, like, I love how, like, varied it is. Like, how each player decides to approach the mirror. Nice blitz. I should steal that. I mean, I also have parry, so... Ooh, nice backdash. Backdash 5p. 5p is a 6-framer? Wait, so you're telling me I could do the same thing, but better? I could... Well, actually, I don't know. What's, like, Leo's backdash data? Backdash 16 frames, 1 through 9 invul. What's jams? I should know this. 13? Okay, so Leo gets more invul frames, but Jam has a quicker backdash. Wait. So Jam is 13 frame backdash, 7 frames of invul, which means 6 frames of vulnerability. And then Leo has a 16 frame backdash, 9 frames of invul, so 7 frames of vulnerability. So Jam has, like, objectively the better backdash. It's quicker recovery, and more proportion of it is invul. So in theory, Jam backdash far slash to backdash and then far slash immediately after. Must be pretty good. I don't use it enough. I should stop doing that backdash YRC business and instead of do just backdash button. Where's the burst? Probably not this round. I mean, it's the last round. Yay, more Leo mirrors. I want to say like this is good for me because like my bad matchups are like the ones I'm playing. So like hopefully like by doing this consistently, I could get good at the bad matchups. So like, you know, maybe when I eventually show up into a bracket, a Leo player who's not these people will be like, "Oh, Jam, this is like a free matchup," and then they're like, "Oh shit, this Jam knows the matchup." Which is to say, like after playing these morning lobbies, if my round 2 is Lotus at a major, Lotus, you better watch out. Although I actually I have no clue how Lotus plays Leo. Whoa, what a combo from 5P. Oh boy. Wait. What was that? Oh yeah, some of the music on the playlist is from the consoles. If you don't know who the consoles are, they are a jazz band from Australia and they cover video game music. And like half of the video game music that they cover is fighting game music. So definitely go check them out if you're a fan of jazz and fighting game music. What was he pressing? Oh god, that was almost a disaster. Oh, I did not mean that. Oh no. Is my safe jump just like not real? Or do I just keep messing it up? Nice. Ooh, big counter hit. Nice. I tried to press far slash there and got stuffed by the 5P. Ooh, nice OTG. Yep, they have Persona 5. They're really good too. Also, like, if you like Slayer theme from Exerd, they got a cover of Jack-a-Dandy. Yeah, it's a good one. What's going on? Marsh willingly backed themselves into the corner. Where they're like, they want to test TomTom's corner pressure? Leo to Leo communication. Oh, okay. What's going on, man? TomTom has full meter, though. You gotta watch out. Well, 50 meter and the versus full meter. Whoa! Alright. Respecting. Oh, there we go. Ooh, whiff 5K, then close slash. Yeah, I agree. Like, no one plays Leo the same. You could say, like, they have a tendency to play like another player, but they're not the same. Of course, like, the classic example being, like, Daemendo Slayer versus Croc Slayer. You're a Leo versus any other Leo I've ever played. Oh yeah, this is another good cover. Like, Sonic music translates into jazz pretty well. But yeah, like jams? Well, I guess jams, like, you do have the, like, the Amadeus school of jam playing. Every Slayer is a Croc Slayer nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it, like, in the lobby. Everyone wants to do IED resets and IED pressure and, like, hard callouts. But, like, I feel like, as you get, like, really, really, really good at Exerd, it all sort of, like, converges a little. Because, like, if you watch Daemendo, he does some whack shit as well. But yeah, the cross-up dot. Same fake cross-up dot, same side dot. Then there's, like, You need to play more like Day? Yeah. I think a lot of people need to play more like Day. It works. I mean, I learned the Slayer matchup from him. Like, it was... What was it? A long time ago. It was just like me versus him. We were like the only people at Game Center that night. And we just played the entire time. And so I learned how to play against Slayer because he told me what to do. But I'm still working on like actually implementing all of the things that he told me. Yeah, he's really good. So lucky. So lucky to have him as your local. He also shows up to stuff. Like, he's at all the local events. Any fans of Chrono Trigger out there? Also, this cover of the Chrono Trigger main theme goes crazy. Like the musicianship in this track. I never finished Chrono Trigger. I'd have to say, like, with shame, I did not finish that game. It was really good when I played it, though. I just got busy with life, and I never went back. And my save is gone. So if I want to get back into it, I have to start over. Oh, nice block on the flash kick. Immediate overhead. That's going to be the round, right? Oh, air blitz. The blitz that gets blown up by the 2H. That's actually really smart. I don't know if the timing of 2H is... I guess it's just so slow that, like, the startup misses the blitz back frames. That's actually really smart. Blocking? Yep. Nice flash kick. Oh, oh my goodness. Like, you gotta be careful how you blitz. Like, wow. Is this it? Yeah. Alright, last one for me. I'm, like, poor right now. Because I had to use meter on FD, and I haven't gotten any offense or moving forward started. I just had nothing to work with. Oh shit. Oh shit, no confirm. Nice throw. I try to do the fancy combo. Any Studio Ghibli fans out there? Alright, GG's, y'all. Thanks for coming by. You need to watch some of their movies. I mean, My Neighbor Totoro is a good place to start. Tonari no Totoro. It's a classic. Spirited Away. That was what most people were on. I'll tell a funny story before I head out. So when I was in high school, I took Japanese class. All right. So I know a little bit of Japanese from Japanese in high school, because like my foreign language choices growing up in suburban Seattle, Washington, was I could choose between Spanish, French, or Japanese, and because I was a fan of Ichiro Suzuki of the Seattle Mariners, I was like, I'm gonna learn Japanese. Also, I like Nintendo. And then in Japanese class, that's where I met some of my friends, who I still call friends to this day. Two of them who were fucking weebs. So they in high school got me into Suzumiya Haruhi and Lucky Star, and it was over for me. And the wild thing is, the wild thing is that the weeb friend who got me into weeb shit, like he was like even more of a weeb than I am at the time. Like he had like a Hatsune Miku t-shirt that he'd wear to class every day. Well, not every day. He wasn't gross. Like once a week. Where was I going with this story? Oh yeah, Studio Ghibli films. That's right. And like I had another friend who was not a weeb at all. Like he was just a nerdy white guy. All right. And so like we were trying to get nerdy white guy friend into anime too. But he would not watch anime, man. Cuz he was like he was afraid of anime, this guy, because of Studio Ghibli. He watched Spirited Away as a kid. And he said that the scene where like the parents transform into pigs, like that scarred him, and he swore off anime. Like he watched Spirited Away, saw the scene with the parents transforming into pigs, and was like, nah, I'm good for life. I don't want to watch that shit. Like, it took us forever to get him onto anime, man. Like, so, okay, so after Japanese class in high school, all of us in my Japanese class friend group, we all went to college at the same college. And we were all in the same dorm. Not in the same dorm room, but, like, in the same dorm. So, like, we hung out a lot in college, too. And that's when we finally got him onto anime. Because we were like, dude, you gotta watch some anime. Like, we promise it's not freaky shit. So the anime that I got him to watch to get him onto anime, because I was like, we can't show him, like, Evangelion. So, like, for example, Fly Me to the Moon from Evangelion. Like, we can't show him Evangelion. He's gonna see some freaky shit in Evangelion and be like, yeah, this anime is freak shit. I can't watch this shit, man. So, I remember very clearly the anime we got him with was, no, we did not show him Evangelion. No, we got him with Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Because it was like, there's nothing freaky about it. I guess it does get a little freaky, but, like, you know, it's a good anime. It's just a good anime. And, like, we didn't show him the Gurren Lagann TV release because we knew we would lose him on episode, like, 4 when the animation quality dipped. Like, I don't know what they were doing at, I guess it was Gainax back then before they became Trigger. I don't know what they were doing at Studio Gainax back then, but they, like, purposely made a bad episode 4 episodes into the show where the animation quality was, like, dog water. Like, it was the episode where Kitan gets introduced. And Kitan and the Three Sisters. If you remember Gurren Lagann, like, that episode was, like, really, really bad, and I think it was, like, made as a joke, as, like, a reference to anime that spent all their budget in the first 3 episodes making it good, and then on the 4th episode it's, like, bad on purpose. Well, this one was on purpose, I guess. Or, like, legit, they actually spent all their money trying to make the first 3 episodes and didn't have any left for the 4th one. I have no idea. But anyway, we got him with Gurren Lagann. And we didn't do it by giving him the TV series. We gave it to... We dosed him with the 2 movies. Because the movies kept everything, you know, compact. We could get through the whole thing in, like, one evening. And then we got him on the Gurren Lagann movie, and we got him. So I don't know if he still watches anime to this day, because I haven't talked to him in, like... It's gotta be 8 years now. I don't think I've seen that guy in, like, 8 years. Because, like, after college, we went our separate ways, and then, like, it was really hard to, like, hang out again. Okay, maybe I should go to work, or get ready for work. Yeah, but I don't have to work until, like, the afternoon today. Nah, that'd be irresponsible. I'll be responsible adult and do the job I'm paid to do instead of stealing my living. As much as like one would like to be paid for not working, that's too dishonest for me. I'm not that brave. All right. Let me see if I can raid anyone. Looks like everyone's done. Good games. Good luck, Shizu. This is a tough Jacko from probably Japan. Shizu, what are you doing? There's no one to raid. Like, I could send you to Giuna's channel, but like... He's playing City of the Wolves. You know what? Since it was a Leo lobby, like, we had 3 Leos in here. We could go to Giuna's channel, because he is a Leo main. Alright. Say hi to Giuna.